A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. The teams then, Bayern Munich against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Looks to slip it through. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Müller. Now the pass. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Benatia. Robert passes it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Chip through. Neuer catches it safely. Javi Martinez. Jerome Boateng. And it's Müller. Alaba pumps it upfield. Vidal. Thiago with the ball through. Thiago looking up to see who wants it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, I thought he was onside, but the decision was for the referee's assistant.
Alaba. Looks like a good ball through. That intervention was very necessary. It's Vidal. Surely he scores! Surely! Goal! Bayern Munich!
Well, I think it takes real confidence and a natural technical ability to be able to do that. I think he made it look so easy, and it was anything but. I would have struggled with that big time.
Bayern Munich didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Coaxed out to the wing. He's got away with one there. Bayern Munich are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Ribéry. It's Lewandowski. Lewandowski tries a through ball. Bayern Munich got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Now it's Lewandowski. Now the pass. They got the only goal to make it 1-0. Fine defending there. Müller. Vidal positions himself well and cuts it out. Xabi Alonso is long and forward. Lewandowski, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, he's really drilled it. Ribéry. Lewandowski. That is terrific from Lewandowski. And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? To the keeper and try something new. Müller. Alaba. Got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Steered out wide. Turns and goes back.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Karius has gone, presumably for offside. Bayern Munich are leading with half-time drawing close. Lahm. Out to the flank. Well positioned to make that interception. Lewandowski. Benatia comes sliding in. Javi Martinez. And it's Vidal. Javi Martinez cuts it out. Now it's Lewandowski. He's off on a marauding run. And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Lewandowski showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Bayern Munich take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Thiago. Müller. And he's through on goal. Lewandowski! He has done it! And they are disappearing out of sight. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
For poor defending or not, that was a clinical fit.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Bayern Munich have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're off again. Very well to intervene. Robben looks to dink one in, and he's made certain that won't get through. Bayern Munich can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile. It's Lewandowski. Thiago passes it through.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Must score! Benatia tries the route one option. Xabi Alonso, he's through. Bayern Munich looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. Now it's Lewandowski, Alaba. Vidal has made his mark on this game. And it's Robben. Robben with a delicate ball. Alaba. Müller does have an assist to his name. Now it's Lewandowski. Thiago. Lahm. With the ball through. Can he finish? Benatia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Spoon forward. Ribéry. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Bayern Munich haven't made a substitution yet. And it's Ribéry. Looks like a good ball through. Müller with a shot! That is gorgeous from Müller! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Bayern Munich totally rampant here. Looks to slip it through. He's played him through. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Alaba tries to get it forward quickly. Another piece of really good defending. Ribery. Muller. Xavi Alonso with the ball through. It's Lewandowski! It's broken loose. Muller. Point blank header! They've scored! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Bayern Munich playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Vidal looks to slip it through. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Ribery. Muller. Vidal. Javi Martinez. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Face to face with the keeper. That is terrific from Lewandowski. Lewandowski with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
Bayern Munich grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now the pass. Oh, good interception. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
I thought it was good vision, but the execution was poor.
Now it's Ribery. And it's Vidal. Xavi Alonso. Lewandowski passes it through. Roman! In it goes! And they are right back within touch!
And when you've got skill like that, goals will always follow. I thought the lob was brilliant. It gave the defence.
And that will be the final act. Bayern Munich can be very happy with a job well done. An efficient win for which the players simply did enough. Your reflections then, Jim?
Oh, listen, if you've got that kind of power and
a very warm welcome to the Allianz Arena in Munich. The teams then, Barcelona against Bayern Munich. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Javi Martinez. Rakitic. Now the pass. Messi. Rakitic. Passes it through. Iniesta! Alaba. Piqué. Looks like a good ball through. It's Lewandowski! Superb goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. It's come loose. Jerome Boateng. Bayern Munich making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Daniel Alves. Bayern Munich scoring in the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. There will be a throw-in. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Muller looking for options. Ribéry. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Coaxed out to the wing. Vidal. Here it is now, surely. Looking to force his way through. Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Daniel Alves. Muller comes sliding in. Looks to slip it through. Played out wide. Messi.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Vidal demonstrates his quality. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry with the ball through. Too much on it, and that's the keepers. Daniel Alves. Lewandowski charges in. Messi. Bayern Munich are in control here on the brink of half-time. Sweet feet. Javi Martinez did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Thiago. Muller. Javi Martinez tries a through ball. Muller. Muller! That carried quite a threat. Bayern Munich pick it up and can go again. Lahm. Vidal. Javi Martinez. Alaba. It's Thiago. Forward. What does he try from here? Neymar. Messi. Ribery. That's the whistle for half-time. Bayern Munich in control at half-time, 2-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. It's Lahm. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Vermaelen. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic. Iniesta. Out to the left it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Neymar. That's not the cross he had in mind. Lahm. Vermaelen positions himself well and cuts it out. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Rakitic. Daniel Alves. Thiago. Lahm. Now it's Lewandowski. Bayern Munich with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Faces it high. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Nicely controlled. There are a few waiting for it. Can he finish? Lewandowski. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Bayern Munich yet to make a change here. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Alaba. Forward it goes. Now it's Muller. Muller. Muller with a shot! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Muller is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Iniesta. Sergio Busquets. Daniel Alves. Mascherano. Piqué. Passes it through. Nicely measured pass. Now it's Sergio Busquets. Lewandowski. Lahm. Lewandowski. Now the pass. Robben. It's Robben! Oh, taken with style. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Bayern Munich totally rampant here. Robben beats the offside trap. Robben, and the ball's come out. Mario Götze. Chance. That is gorgeous from Muller. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Bayern Munich tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And it's Lahm. And that's a throw-in. Vermaelen. This could fall anywhere. Piqué trying to get there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Robben plays it in. Jordi Alba. Luis Suarez with the ball through. Barcelona desperately need someone to hold up the ball here. Lahm conceives a free kick for that. Jordi Alba. Messi. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Luis Suarez. No mistake! Barcelona have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Vidal. And it's Robben. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Muller. Muller. Wonderful quick feet. Mascherano. Now it's Messi. It's a loose ball. And that will be the final act. Bayern Munich, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. The teams then, France against Germany. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Karim Benzema is worth a shout for me. For a big fella, he's very mobile, deceptively fast, and a fine goal scorer too. And if the supply to him is good here, he'll be looking for more than one.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, he's latched onto that ball so well, but no joy with the shot. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Looks to slip it through. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then. Oh, this has been such a positive approach from them in the early part of this game. Everybody is programmed to get forward, and despite a couple of failed attempts, they are the better side.
Mesut Ozil. And it's Muller. Rafael Varane gets it back. Germany looking really energetic early on. It is a high press. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pogba floats one over. That is simply superb! A finish right from the top draw, and France are in front.
And it was such a beautiful lob, deserved to find the net. The keeper was well beaten with that.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And he's made certain that won't get through. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? He's had a look. Pogba. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Rafael Varane. Payet. With a long pass out wide. In comes the delivery. Royce. Steaming forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Moussa Sissoko. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Mamadou Sakho. It's Matuidi. He's away. Benzema. And he's there to hoof it away. It'll be a throw-in. So what now? And it's Griezmann. Matuidi. Now the pass. Griezmann. Meets it first time! It's anyone's ball.
Just as well the defender was on hand to mop up the loose ball.
Mesut Ozil passes it through. It's got through. Royce is on his own. He has done it! Germany are all square. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he's got the result there, but you really have to question that defence, or lack of it.
Germany grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
Toni Kroos. Here it is now, surely. And he's through on goal. Mesut Ozil, and the follow-up. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Sanya looks to dink one in. Mesut Ozil. Müller. Griezmann. Benzema. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Matuidi. Evra. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Matuidi. Looks like a good ball through. Brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. It's Ozil. Done very well to intervene. Royce. Sissoko. Evra. Pogba. Matuidi. Toni Kroos with a good steal, well played. Khedira. Toni Kroos. The ball through. It's beautifully weighted. Mesut Ozil. Sanya. Matuidi. Tries a through ball. Müller. Oh, glorious footwork! Looking for a decent ball in. Keeps everyone guessing. He's taking on the lot of them. Royce. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's Griezmann. Pogba hurtles into the tackle. Germany yet to make a change here. Khedira, now the pass. And it's Durm. Müller could try cutting inside here. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Khedira. France looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. Griezmann. Khedira. Müller. Royce. Müller. Toni Kroos. Sissoko. Payet. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. There's 75 minutes on the clock now. Durm passes it through. It's a great ball and shoots! Goal! Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Matuidi, Evra, and it's Matuidi, Benzema, looks like a good ball through, Mats Hummels, with a definite foul there.
It's a little further out than he'd like, so he might just consider his options with this free kick.
Looks to slip it through. Griezmann! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Muller plays a clever pass. Podolski. Nicely controlled. A chance to play it in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Podolski hits it! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Well, that should be the keeper's. Griezmann.
This late on, they need to be pushing forward if they're going to get a result.
Hervedes with the ball through. Hervedes looking to get on the end of this. Oh, good interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Bouffier reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Podolski. Looks like a good ball through. And he's straight offside. There is the final whistle. Germany winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
They've achieved this away win thanks to a game plan which they stuck to and trusted from start to finish. The players deserve praise, and so does the manager, who got it spot on.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. A very warm welcome to the Allianz Arena in Munich. And here we have Real Madrid against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Muller. Now it's Muller. Time to deliver. Thiago. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Managed to get it away. Modric, Isco, Benatia cuts it out. He's in! Ribéry, and he's through on goal. He's missed another one.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities. Oh, look, they've started with such intensity, but maybe they just need to add a little composure to their finishing. You know, it's the only thing that's missing so far.
Muller does well to read it and intercepts. Benatia. Bayern Munich have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
Yeah, I think they've started in a very positive manner and look hungry for goals, and they'll need to capitalise on such a good spell now before we possibly see a reply from the opposition.
Lewandowski. Vidal. Now it's Ribéry. Muller. No goals as yet. Isco. Marcelo. Toni Kroos. Daniel Carvajal. He's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Vidal. Ribéry. Benzema. Tries a through ball. Nicely measured pass. Well weighted. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Thiago. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Muller. Toni Kroos. Now the pass. Nice little flick. Now it's Bale. Bale. And the flag has stayed down. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Corner it is then. Toni Kroos. It's a brilliant interception. Javi Martinez. Ribéry. Muller brings the ball forward. Alaba. So what now? Passes it through. He's found his man. Muller. Lewandowski! Goal! Bayern Munich! Great control, as if it was tied to his feet. Bayern Munich draw first blood here.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Marcelo. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Daniel Carvajal. Looks like a good ball through. Lewandowski. Oh, take and with style. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Bayern Munich get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from...
They are rampant! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it...
Back of the net! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's away! Now it's Ribery. Modric. And it's Thiago. And there's the end of the first half. Oh, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again. Lewandowski. Thiago. Ribery. Looks to slip it through. Lahm with the ball through. Ribery. And a shot! Goal! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Müller. Alaba. Ribery. Thiago. Lahm. Goes on an adventurous run.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Looking promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Javi Martinez. Looks like a good ball through. Lewandowski. That is terrific from Lewandowski. They are running riot here.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
4 in the game. He is the man. Bayern Munich totally rampant here. Chip through, Toni Kroos. Challenge, but well within the laws. Müller. Daniel Carvajal does well there, alert. Bayern Munich haven't made a substitution yet. Thiago pumps it forwards. Big chance! It's Lewandowski! Real Madrid somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though. Bale. Good spell of possession, this, but very little to show for it. Now it's Modric. Ribery. Thiago. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's Thiago. Thiago. Pepe gets into the right position to intercept. Benatia. Can he find a finish now? And he's there to hoof it away. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Casemiro, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Robin. Sergio Ramos knocks it towards the front. Now it's Robin. Robin!
Look, we've seen it from the fella before. Even from that sort of range, he's just really capable, and I think he must be catered for it. They have to work on that and get to him sooner.
Toni Kroos. Daniel Carvajal passes it through. He's off on a marauding run. Benzema has a go! Real Madrid could have here their final chance. Vince has got rid of that. And it's Modric. Robin tries a through ball. Now it's Robin. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, he's broken through. There's no flag. Robin. Oh, the ball's come loose. Modric. Daniel Carvajal pushes it out wide. Real Madrid getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Carvajal. Now the pass. It's Casemiro! And there goes the final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.